Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through our 2 days worth of building. Got our little mobile Christmas shop sort of in place. So I am pleased to report that this little doodad did stay down. It didn't, the plastic didn't spring back into its flat shape. Everything appears to be fairly stable. I hear something rattling around in there, but I think everything else is holding it in. Got our hats and our snowman and our other present that were to be installed, and so I think it's not the best looking kit so far, but I have faith that once we get it all together it's gonna come together to make something cool. But we get our tray of tiny food. If all goes well, I think we'll get all these things installed into one unit tonight, with some luck, fingers crossed. Maybe not that green present. I'm not sure where it goes yet. But and we'll make some progress on that. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. And so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Oh, come back here, you. And trying to have fun, stay loose, and just do our thing. If you've seen any kits that you'd like to see me give a shot, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list. I've got a pretty good list going, but there's always room for more. And if you get something I think is really unique or cool, I'm definitely bump it up to the front of the list, no problems. But here we are, ready for... We're working on page 6, and it's step 7. And actually, I don't need most of this. No, yeah, I do. Trying to figure out what where do you go? This thing. Okay, that's our back door. Okay, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, I guess I do need all these things. But also need these guys. And this one. Okay, getting a little bit of everything. What about the rest of it? No, that's on the next step. Okay. So, actually it starts off assembling our van. So, you guys. Okay, and it looks like we're going to put the other side of our van on. So it goes flush with the front. Went and got my chisel out. So it should be fairly smooth through here. Got the same problem on the other side. It's bowing out, so I'll probably go with the super glue on this to get the more firm grip. But yeah, that's going to be the first step, it looks like. So I will get out my old Gorilla super glue. I mostly like it because of the brush. Bead run away on me. Get these little guys out of the way before I wreck them. Actually, let me get one of my acrylic sheets out here too. And, oh, I can get my specs on. I just went to the eye doctor this week, so they're a little bit tuned in better, but I still need my specs for these little small details. All down through there. Hopefully this will work out good for me. Smooth that out a bit. Alright. Now, I'll move on and just run it towards the front on that one. Started. Pressure back here, and let's pressure on the front and back. That's, let's see, trying to take that bow out and along our divider. Alright, I'm going to give this a good 10 more seconds at least. I'll make sure it has every chance to bond. Okay. And even then it didn't, well, I say that's a pretty stiff bow on that one, so it's not. Let's see, can I? Ooh, just knocked off one of our cupcakes. Okay, that was on the back. Okay, I still got access to that. Yeah, I'm having to squeeze way too hard to even pretend to get that to close up, so I'm not gonna stress on that. Let's pop our cupcake back on, maybe. I guess that's where I used that two-sided tape. I guess it wasn't quite strong enough. Of course, I hit it with my hand too. So let's drop that down. Okay, and maybe I'll not knock it off before it's all said and done. Okay. Now, supposedly, this guy fits down between those. It does. So, flush up there. And this will be, like I said, this is our back doors. So it goes on there. Looks like a good dry fit. Looks pretty good. Alright. So, stick with the old super glue. And which side gets the... Okay, and the thick end goes to the front. Yeah. We got the window closer to the back end, okay, which makes sense. You'd want your store to be well lit. Smooth coat on there. Too far. Alright. Okay, a little pressure in the middle. It's pretty close. It's not exactly flush from the top, but I think at this scale it's close enough. And give it 5 seconds or so here. I managed not to knock that cupcake off again. And set you into the back here. You go top to bottom and side to side. Okay, pretty snug fit on the bottom. The back, the top has got a little recess, but let's say we can call that. Well, on one side it's got, this side is flush. Alright, let's see here. So I just, I think I'm just going to hit top and bottom here. That seems to be, I think that'll be the easiest way to apply some glue. Spreading that out a little bit. And you got 5 more seconds. Hadn't knocked that cupcake off again yet. A little surprised. Alright. Got our van sorted. Oh, I was supposed to install this bit too. I think I can still get it in there. Using the B7000 for that. I think it's supposed to go in. this. I think it'll fit. I think I can, yeah, I can sort of finagle it into place there. Yeah. Would have been easier to do before I put the roof on. But do the B7000, get a nice little generous dollop in there. Oh, wait a second, it goes. Oh, I was about to put it in backwards. It goes in that way. Okay, so we got our little display. It'll focus on it. Goodies in there. A little crooked, but I think I'm gonna have to live with. All right. And then let's see, what am I working on next? Okay, I think. Okay, now this is the front of our van. So it's supposed to just roll its way up there, like that. And the steering wheel is going to be in the way, so let me see if I can't pop. Oh, it's, yeah, it's going to be poppable. I'll put that on. Actually, I think I got a plan. Get the side of my file here, maybe. Recess. That angle like they actually show on the picture. Then I'll put my wheel. I think that. Oh, I'd need 3 recesses. Okay, I wasn't thinking right. Okay, yeah, I got it. I wasn't thinking correctly, but I can use the flat sort of. Just trying to get a little bevel on that there. Anything else over? Gives a little more of an angle on our steering wheel. All right. I think I can do it. I think I got room for this now. With the glue. And alright, so that's a little more realistic looking as far as not totally flat. And of course, now did I get it far enough back to get it out of the way? It's the next question. Okay, yeah, it's going to stick out the front window, but that's alright. I can live with that. And so there's, you can really see that gap where this wood is bowed. But live with it. Okay, and I'm going to start. Actually, I want to give this. I put a lot of glue underneath there, so I think I want to give it a few minutes to make sure it gets sticky enough to stay in place because I want to do this standing on its back. So I'm going to take a few minutes, let that get ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's had long enough where it's going to hopefully stay in place now. But just sort of use the same technique that I did with this thing, to sort of start at the bottom and work my way up. Let's see here, hopefully. So just ease my way up the rails and go fold it around there. Fingers crossed. But here we go. Yes. I'll even hit cross member on that one. Stop about right there. Yes, I'm going to be greedy and try and do the whole thing. I don't know what's got into me. I know better than this. Or the front anyway. I'm not going to go around the top, I don't think. Okay. Seems to be cooperating. A little pressure. And it did stay down there. Now this is going to go, that's going to roll around at the edge of that, or put it back. This piece rides on top here somewhere eventually. I don't know how far. I guess it's back about that far. Probably make it level there. But that's next step. Okay, so that was pretty successful. I'm proud of that. That's good. Now let's on the edge there. Alright. We got a little dent in the top. Let's see, I think it'll pop out. Or not. Well, like I said, we're going to put that roof piece on there. Alright. Excellent. Our steering wheel got clearance there, so that's good. Alright. Now, okay. Still working on this section. We're supposed to do a ring around this. I'm not going to use the tape all the way around, but I am going to use the tape as an anchor, I think. I think that'll work. So just give me a little section of this tape. Let's put you at the bottom here. Okay. And get my... That does the good peeling. Okay, so that... tape residue there. And like I said, this is going to go... So this is supposed to just wrap around the perimeter. So about half of that. tacky on there. Yeah. Now, I think, let's see how the super glue does. I'm not sure about this because it's being paper there. If it was wood, I wouldn't worry about it, but the paper, it sort of makes it a little less. Let's just do on that side. Stick. It may not stick to the plastic. Sometimes that super glue doesn't work great on. Yeah, that's the. Don't have enough surface area, I don't think. So I don't think it's going to bond. No, it did not. Okay, plan 2. Little bead. And that's not a very little bead, but a bead nonetheless. I think the anchoring it down with the two-sided tape does seem to work. That. I don't think that's gonna. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Okay, I guess I am gonna use the two-sided tape all the way around. So, clean that up. Okay. So I had the best of intentions. That leftover piece was just about the perfect length to the top anyway, so I may get to sign. Now down the sides. Should be more than enough. Turn you back just a smidge. All right. Maybe I'll put a couple of dabs of glue at the corners in between the tape just to maybe reinforce it. What are you doing, Neil? Oh, going to your litter box, I see. Okay. Out. There. Okay. That's pretty close. All right. And I'll let her do her business and I'll be right back. Okay, I should have turned on the camera, but I did put one more dot of glue at the beginning and end of our silver bit there. Just sort of extra hold it all together better, I hope. And also supposed to do our headlights. Well, I'm assuming those are. Just go in sort of here and here. Whoop. These doodads all in. Okay, now gonna let that sit aside for a few minutes while I work on the next bit. What they're saying to do is assemble this on the actual it's sort of like, that's not a good okay. Up there is a little better. I have one that I hadn't peeled. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that side's not as shiny. Okay. Basically, this guy goes in our front window, so he's not part of this really. We're supposed to make like this little holly berry thing and stick it onto the side of our truck. So that's the holly leaves. And these guys go, from what I can see, it's not a great picture of it. These guys go like up here. This side is the flat side. I can't. They're sort of puffy, so neither one of them's getting that flat. And then these are our berries. And then we got a bell next to it, which doesn't look like it's at all possible to do while it sits on the thing. So I am going to take a small piece of paper I'll just use it from excess from our cutouts over here. That'd be a good tell how far ahead I thought this. Yeah, this is where I had some. I think my intention is to make it on the piece of paper, then I'll trim the excess off around the edges, and then we can just stick that on the side of our van. Hopefully. So, like I say, we start with our leaves. So I think I'll use the B7000 for this part, I think. A couple of dots on there. So, I should glue the paper down. Okay. And actually, looks like these go the white flowers go on the actual van, and this goes like, so these aren't actually, they're next to it. Close proximity, but they're not. Just this and the bell, which the picture shows that in two pieces. Is that? It's not. It's a single piece. Thank goodness, because I'd hate to have had to assemble. Basically, they got the ring and the bell separated, but I don't know. I don't see any way for this to work. I really don't. That's not going to be flat enough unless I flatten this middle out. That might do it. Just pick a side and take it down. Getting there. That didn't work. I thought that might work better, but it didn't. Okay, it's getting pretty close. But now I'm having my doubts about being able to cut that out around that. Maybe a little bit more. Make it a little bit flatter. Okay. Taking it down that much. Okay. Yeah, I think I would, if I'd thought about doing that beforehand, I would have done it, wouldn't have tried to do this over there. You gotta stay in, this thing came out. Okay. I wonder if I can get these green leaves off the paper. So, yeah. Okay. So straight down there. Okay. So these guys in the corner. White and flowery bits like here and here. Bell like so. So we're going straight down in front of our door. But I think just to have a surface to put it on. Got a good surface area to apply glue now at least. And I'm going to put our berries right there in the middle of our bell clasp, I think. Just cleaned off my nozzle and jammed it up, I think. Okay. So just drop in there. And pop these guys, hopefully. Okay, I'll put one inside and one outside now. I don't think anybody can be able to tell this is supposed to be holly at this point. Which is me making an assumption as well. If I could turn that one sideways, it might show it better. Needle. Down to, okay, a little more visible there. Alright. Alright. Oh, I guess while I'm here, I need to put our little gingerbread man. He goes in. Evidently, the only thing holding him in is going to be this hand. It's supposed to be right here. Not cooperating? Okay, sort of like so. I'm saying that's not the best on that part, but I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do with it. So set you up there and get ready for the next little bit. Alright. I need to get to use one of our dowel rods. That guy. End up putting an axle on and our back doors. There's our wheels. And I forgot to cut something out. Hang on. This part's supposed to be cut out. So what I've been doing on this batch, it's not gonna. They don't really. It's just doing. Anytime there's a big change in direction, I've been using my knife, but I've been cutting around the big part with the scissors. I'll do. Let's say, like I say, on this one down here, I'll be cutting out at the bottom of these V's with my knife, and then cut around the outside with the scissors. That seems to be as good a job as I can get it done. Yeah, I keep saying that on these things. They're just some of the things I see them and I like them, but then you start doing them, and these are so intricate and delicate, and getting all these little pieces in place and just cut the speech bubble. See what I mean? It's crazy. It seems the big scissors seem to do a better job cutting for me. I think because I can see the edge of the blade better. I'm actually trying to cut the line off because we're going to glue it onto something white. So I'm trying to go on the inside of the line on this one, which is sort of against usual protocols. Let's say we're supposed to glue this into this doodad, so I think that looks smoother without that gray line around the outside edge. Alright, so that part. Okay, get this back out. And just a few down there on that bit. Swirl it around and hopefully get coverage on everything. And we'll lay down for us. Alright, we got our speech bubble doodad. These are back doors. These are door pulls, what these two dots are. So let's try and sort of get them to line up. Maybe. Just noticed I got a little extra string. See if I can clean that up. Okay, get close. I'll position them. Okay. That one's awful crooked, but I think that's the glue wanting to pull it where it wants to go. Alright. And okay. So those are sticking together. Put them aside to dry as well. This is, that goes on the back doors, the snow. And there's, okay, so that does not, I thought that would be a tight fit. It's not, so let me use a super glue just for expediency on this first one anyway. A few seconds here. Try not to break it. Okay, so let's. Okay. Maybe I'm better off to use the. I'm gonna go back. I know better than that. I'm just gonna take a break. Okay, so. And there and switch you around. That. Okay, that I'm getting. Do one. I'm hoping. I think it's long enough that I can get both axles off of one dowel. But I'm not positive yet. I think it'll work. According to the measurements in the instruction manual, I can, but I'm gonna those in there. That's what I'll do. This one. There. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes. Those dry for a few minutes, and I'll come back and we'll cut the dowel in half to make our axles, and hopefully within a few minutes we'll have a completed van. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, definitely had, I took a little bit longer than I meant to there, but it's definitely had time to get situated. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have room for, get both of those out of that. I want to go, so let's just sort of set you up. Oh, reach over here. So about a little extra space there. Maybe just a hair up. I think I'm good with that. Yeah, that one's plenty of clearance. A little bit less clearance, but still plenty. Okay. And get some, get this one squished in a little bit so I can round it back out a little bit. All right. Now, my plan is to put these guys on this. Actually, should work. Yeah, like so. That's the end. Sort of move it. Thinking like that. I got room to go. I don't think it'll have. Oh, look at it. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm worried about a shelf there. I don't know that I'll have. Did they give me extra wheel by any chance? No. Okay. Let's put one in the middle. Set that up again. Let's see, where's this send us up at? Yeah, they don't. Maybe that shelf was supposed to be up. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think here. Guess I could. Well, I guess I can make it a little bit wider on the back part, just to, so I'll use. One of them should have been taller. Actually, they're pretty close to the same. Okay. So, I'm gonna start. Okay, so start off. I'm gonna stick with the B7000, just a little dab down the axle and onto the wheel there. That's about right. I think I'll figure something out on after that back thing's getting. Okay. Shouldn't be much of an issue, really. I don't think. But actually should have done that last, so I can continue working on everything else. I don't want to sit on the roof because I got something sticking out there. On there. And so this thing actually sort of hang over the edge there. Yeah, I'm not mushing our guy's hat or anything. We got clearance. Bring it over the edge. Okay, here I can work on this guy. So. Rubber glue on there. In place. Now I'll trim that axle back afterwards. And this one, I'm worried about having clearance there, but I think it should still be okay. I'll actually put a little glue on the inside of this one and down the surface. And a little bit higher. So that one's going to be a little bit wider. Just okay. Alright, so that seems okay. Set you aside and let you dry a bit. And move on to some more. Okay. Got all this stuff, yeah. So I need you. Okay, 2 of you. And wasn't planning on doing this part tonight, so gotta track down all my other. There, lay that ribbon again. Okay, so this ribbon, and put my cap on here. Okay. And gotta double this guy up. I think I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, the old super glue. This one in the middle at the top. Trying to avoid gluing myself to it. There. Yep. Line it up. Sides and the bottom. Oh, let's go. Okay, that together. Oh, oh. Moved on me. Okay. There they go. Okay, they stayed. Yeah. Pretty smooth. It's pretty even there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're exactly the same. Looks like the side's flush and that inside's off by just a touch. But we're about to wrap it anyway, so it's alright. I'm supposed to take her polka dot lace ribbon. I'm going to clean up the end here, I think. Yep. Okay. And we are... Okay. I'm not even sure what this is going to turn out to be. Oh, it's going to be a little cart for us. Okay. Okay, so that should be good by now. Yeah. Okay, so we set you in the middle and down. So, sticking with the old super glue or doing another wrap. Do this while that glue dries, and then we'll go back to finishing the van after we get this guy built, because I get to add more axles onto it too. A nice smooth coat all the way across. Yeah. We go on to the end. Alright. Now, I'm supposed to roll this around. Go back full loop. And I guess then we're trimming the edges off after. Yeah. Okay. So, actually, I think I'm going to start trimming now, so I've got a good line to go with after. I think this will work. There. Good. Okay. Now, gonna go more super glue. I'm just gonna do like the top half, some across the top here and that side. Something keeps beeping out there. It's not my smoke detector. I didn't check that, so something's trying to tell me, hey, I'm not sure what it is. Alright. But I'll figure it out. Okay, so you're... Okay, that's why you don't cut it first. move over and alright. Big scissors to make one clean cut across there, maybe. Need that for this next step too. Alright. Okay. Rocking it along as I go. Always happens to me. Alright. Okay, so start on that end. Rock it up as I go, maybe. And but not. Let's make it worse. Okay. Alright, not bad. Okay, now it says this guy go very edge like that. Give us a little white trim on our doodad. So back to the super glue. I don't know if I'm going to be that one's tall enough. Am I going to be yeah, that should work. I don't know. It shows it going on the big piece, but I think I'll be cutting it anyway, so I might as well. If it's wide enough, I might as well. The other side might not be wide enough. It looks like this is the thick end. So let's even coat. Pressure. Okay. Let's see if I don't know if the scissors do a better job or not. Let's find out. Okay, so I think not bad. Maybe trim it up with the knife. Or maybe. Okay, so I'll use my smaller scissors, see if I can get. I think I was better off with the big. Okay, yeah, not bad. Let's see. Okay, check the other side. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be tall enough. I'm going to roll the dice on that. I think that's small enough, but I don't think it's going to show. Probably should have used that piece. I think it was long enough. Oh well. Too late now. Yeah, that'll work. Just one less side to cut. Okay. And that sort of fits. Now, this is supposed to be a cart for us. So, oh. Okay, so these are wheels. And black wire is the axle. So, know what I can do. Hold that one steady and I think this is got a little manufacturing issue, but I think I got it right. There it goes. All right. Now I should be able to do this in one fell swoop, I think. So. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. And underneath there, turn that wheel back out. That worked. Get this done and we'll go back to working on our van. over into it. Okay, there it goes. Alright. So that's going to be a little buggy for us. I'm going to set you up there. Get dried. Bring our van back in. Seems like everything's sticking. Alright. Okay, so we got wheels on it. And now, get to add that. Oh, back doors. Never forget about them. Okay, so moved over here. Let's see, where's the back doors? Okay. Supposedly, the back doors are sort of akimbo. And leave them cracked. So, like so. So, move these out of the way before I squish them. Go for the super glue. Hope I can get the pressure on there. I don't see any reason I can't just leave them wide open. It always bugs me when they try and make these things with like 45-degree angles, and but they give us 90 degrees to work with. So that edge. I don't know if there's enough stuff. I think the curve's gonna get no. There it goes. Maybe. Got some curve. That arc in the back is a little iffy. There's no room to clamp on that side of the shelving over here. So we just got to hope on that one. You. Maybe I'll just do you totally closed. Let's get that stuff. There. Should have this one first. Yep. Okay, so I'm not. Put some on the bottom too, maybe. Come on, machine. No, get in there. Run out of grip spots in here. Okay, you're gonna do open too. Thought I could get it in there, but it's not gonna cooperate. Edge. Okay, so that's our back doors. Open for easy access to the shop, I guess. Okay. Now, everything else goes up on the roof. So, all these shedding ribbons out of the way. Okay. Oh, hang on. Where did my... Oh. I forgot I was supposed to put snow on the doors as well. I think. Won't take much to get that to stick, I don't think. I hope. Alright. Alright, so that. Now the rest of the stuff goes up on the roof. Got our, let's say our, I don't even know what to call that assembly. Go up there. Cover up some of that silver around our windshield to hide it. That going. Then our snowman. Okay, actually it's supposed to go a little bit. I don't think it's gonna fit if I go. Yeah. Okay. I guess our snowman's going over here. Maybe I'll go lean it over and hit that if I'm lucky. I don't know if blowing on that glue works, but it appears to have worked. No, it didn't. There's always been the issue with these on the cotton ball situations there. It's plenty sticky enough at this point. It didn't take long for that glue to sort of dry and get sticky. Okay, maybe I was just too impatient with it. Seems like it's cooperating now. And this guy is supposed to go over here, right behind our snowman, so that'll help prop him up. So I'll use the super glue on that. So I'll just hit the super glue all across there, just in wherever it hits, it's going to hit. Pressure down. Glued to my finger. Try again. Turn everything up. Okay, there it goes. That is our completed van. Oh yeah, the little break there was because I ran out of SD card space. Didn't realize I'd been going that long. Okay, between that and our little cart here, and of course still got this hat and the present there. I don't know where this other hat ends up going. Okay, it's going to eventually end up on top of that sign, so I'm going to give that a few minutes before I worry about it. I'm not going to. They're putting that later on, but otherwise, I think that's a pretty good little place to stop. Plenty long enough tonight, but anyway, that's that segment completed. We still got. I'll take a quick peek through here. Tell you, got basically. I see another present coming up, and Yeah, there's a few more little pieces, but I think we're mostly done with all the teeny tiny stuff. Got the lighting coming up, which does not appear to be, doesn't look like it's gonna be fun at all. We've actually got, it's actually a couple of pages worth of pictures for the lighting, so that's good. I see what they're doing to camouflage her lighting, so I'm not looking forward to that either. I've had some failures at that particular, what they're saying we're going to do. I may end up doing something different. Okay, but enough babbling. There we go, folks. Hey, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.